Hey, I want to thank you for joining us here on Polk Place. I'm Brian Lacey. And from the Community Healthcare Program, I want to introduce you to somebody. She's been with us maybe once or twice. Her name is Caroline Benitez. She is a community planner for the Community Healthcare section. Welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me.
How you doing?
I'm doing great.
It's been about a year since you've been in, right?
Yeah, time flies.
Yeah. You know, you can come in more than once a year. You know, honestly, I don't bite. Well, talk to me a little bit about the community health care side of the house. What exactly is that?
Sure. Well, I think I have one of the coolest jobs in Polk County, and I work with a really excellent team. So within community health care, it's our role to really enhance the quality of life for those living in Polk County. And then in my role as community planner, I help with the research of current and future health needs. We try to analyze what's preventing folks from living life at their fullest potential for health. You know, we try to improve things like access to health care or support specific community wellness initiatives to address unmet health needs.
So from your side of the house, not only are you helping with the residents of the county, but we have some excellent community partners, and you really, part of that gig is to keep them informed and invite them in to become a part of what we're offering to the residents. Is that correct?
Absolutely.
So talk to me a little bit. Now, we heard it in the intro, exactly, evaluating programs the smart way, a guide for community organizations. We have a program coming up. Let's talk a little bit about that. What exactly is that, and who is that focused towards?
So, yeah, exactly. We have an upcoming workshop. We'll be hosting that for community organizations, nonprofits, both private and public sector, because part of what we do at community healthcare is try to encourage community leadership and promote education for tools that can help community organizations be the best at what they do. We want to build a platform for partnerships and just keep them connected with some of these tools that can help them be the best at what they do. So this workshop is part of that education piece. We'll be introducing some tools that will help them better evaluate their programs, provide them a technical skill set, because I find that there's a lot of really excellent nonprofits in Polk County, and I consider them the experts in their field. They're really at the heart of their communities, but sometimes in their day-to-day operations, they don't have those tools at their disposal. You know, they're just busy with their operations, and they don't take a step back to strategically plan and really evaluate and showcase the impact of what they do. So this workshop will provide an overview of SMART goals and some additional program evaluation tools to really make sure when they're measuring what they do, it's done in a very data-driven way.
Now, when you say SMART goals, what exactly does that mean?
Sure. Well, SMART is an acronym, and you'll learn all about it when you join our workshop. But it's a criteria that you can use to make sure when you're measuring what you do, you're doing it in a way that's very specific, measurable, and data-driven. Because at the end of the day, you want to make sure that you have the hard facts to really advocate for what you're doing. So having data-driven outcome measures makes you more competitive for grant funding and more competitive for private donor funds as well. But beyond that, it allows you to better advocate for what you do by identifying the impact of your operations. It also allows you a platform for program evaluation to identify what's working, what's not working, allow you to really be efficient and effective at what you do. And just, it'll also allow you to find unmet opportunities, learn new things about your operations, and just really create a platform to continue being the best at what you do.
I need you to state the obvious. We've got great community partners and organizations involved within the program. Why should they care about this program? Why should they care?
So organizations are already doing great work in their communities, but to continue to do this work into the future, they need to have that data-driven outcome measures to really identify and showcase their success, showcase the fruits of their labor, and it'll allow them to continue serving their communities for a long time to come.
Need you to touch on two things, because there's two things unique about this: the dates, one that's in person, one that's
virtual.
Microsoft Teams.
Absolutely.
But talk a little bit about who it's for. We've talked about it briefly. Talk about who it's for, and let's talk about dates and how they can become a part of it.
Absolutely. So again, open to a wide variety of organizations. They don't have to be doing community wellness specifically. They just have to be focused on improving quality of life. We want them in the room to get these tools to, again, improve what they do. And we'll be hosting one workshop in person in March. And additionally, if you can't make it in person, you can join us virtually. And in the future, you'll also find all these tools available on our website.
All right, we're going to wrap up, touch on it one more time about the program, the dates, the times, and then finish up with, obviously we kind of just talked about it. Look for it on the website within the calendar of events. But let's wrap it up real quick and give the folks a nice little bow on top of it so they can look for it.
So if you're a nonprofit in the community, we hope you can join us for evaluating programs a smart way. We hope to showcase some process improvement tools to help you make data-driven decisions and better advocate for your communities.
Well, Caroline, I want to thank you for coming in, and always enjoy seeing you. Anytime that you have anything going on, programs like this, or would just like to come on and talk about the program itself, come back. The seat is yours. Come back and see me, would you please?
Sounds great.
All right. Community healthcare is providing nonprofit organizations with the tools they need to carry out their missions. Evaluating programs the smart way, a guide for community organizations, is a workshop aimed at helping organizations be more competitive for funding opportunities, improve their processes, and measure their successes. There are 2 workshops. The first, Tuesday, March 25th from 9 to 11:30 a.m. at United Way of Central Florida, 5605 US 98 in Lakeland. The second is a virtual through Microsoft Teams, 2 to 3:30 p.m. on Monday, March 31st. Now, if you need more details, go to polk-county.net and look in the calendar of events, or email Caroline Benitez at polk-county.net. If you enjoyed that episode of Polk Place, I invite you to like, share, and subscribe to the channel, and even check out the next one.